Hello. Hello. Welcome. Today we're going to be doing some card readings. Just getting my little tripod all situated, and it's giving me a hard time. Just give me 1 second. If you have any questions that you would like to drop in the comments section, I'm going to be doing free tarot readings, and whenever you're ready, let me know. I apologize for the technical difficulties. There we go. Let me know if you'd prefer a tarot or a past life regression reading. I'm going to be offering them today as well. If not, I'm going to go ahead and begin with the tarot. That's okay. We can always do a general reading as well. Have you ever had a tarot reading before? Absolutely, for your highest good. Oh, so we already have 2 cards popping out. Okay, you have had a reading before. Okay, awesome. Have you ever had one live, or traditionally do you do it online? All right, we're going to go ahead and begin. So typically we read the cards from left to right, left being in the past, the center being the present, and the right being the future. So the first card we have is the 5 of Cups. The suit Cups is ruled by the element of water, and it relates to how our emotions and relationships um, kind of relate to our lives, how they affect our lives. That's the word. Oh, okay, great. You've done them on FaceTime. Okay. Very similar to how we are here today. So the cups are gonna, tell you how these relationships and your emotions are affecting your current life. We're talking about um, for your highest good. So that's a great thing to ask for in a tarot or any type of reading, instead of something more specific, such as like a yes or no question. So the first thing I'm seeing with the 5 of Cups is how relationships and feelings have affected you in the past. I see a lot of, pondering, questioning, not necessarily questioning in a bad way, but questioning, just like wanting to get a deeper meaning and considering what's going on in this relationship, not just maybe rushing in full force. I don't see like a lot of fire and movement forward. I see more of stillness. Whereas the next card we have is the moon. The moon can have a lot of meanings, but what I'm seeing here is paired with the 5 of Cups, that after this pondering and, really searching and seeking answers, Some of them are becoming revealed. As you can see with the mask that she is holding, as if she has maybe not ripped the mask off, but peeled the mask off, either peeled the mask off herself or the mask off of someone else. Um, it could be really diving deep into her own emotions. Okay. It could be diving deep into her own emotions, or it could be revealing the truth about somebody else in her life, whether it's romantic, familial, friendships. Sometimes it can be friendships where you might see somebody a certain way, and then at another time you're seeing them in a different light. The moon card can also tell us about opening up psychic abilities. And, they don't have to be specifically the ability to, see spirits or read cards. It can be just, the ability to really discern if a person, place, situation is for you or not for you. So I'm seeing that like a lot of strong gifts of being able to see past a facade was starting to open up in that time or is opening up as this is starting to lay in the present. The next card that we have here is the Queen of Wands. Such a beautiful card with really beautiful imagery. I see a lot of positivity in this card. Again, this sits in the present or just the very near future. We have the foxes below, and they are kind of looking to her. This one is very near her, very comfortable being in her presence. Okay, so you have been working on your spirituality. That makes sense. And that is in the present time, you've been starting to work on that more and more. So, she's playing this harp. The wands is a card that wands is the wands is going to be a different type of connection from what we're seeing with the cups. It is gonna be kind of like your ambition, things that you are working towards. It doesn't have to be necessarily for money. It's more of like your passion, your creativity. When we see the pentacles, we think more of work and a way to meet our physical needs, such as eating, drinking, buying clothes, buying a vehicle to get from place to place, possibly. But whenever we're seeing the wands, we're talking about more of like our passion, whether it produces money or not, this is like a way of not only fulfilling like a physical need, you're more fulfilling a spiritual need, you're fulfilling a creative need of just a feeling of like contentment in your life. And with all of these positive, animals around her, I don't see any discontentment. She is looking up. I feel like she is really working towards that goal. She is really focusing on her right now and what her ambitions and what her dreams are. So I see this as a very positive, beautiful card. I'm so glad to hear it's resonating for you. Right. And then what we have here is we have the Ace of Swords. The swords typically represents intelligence, logic, and it can also represent a connection to the divine, to the spirit realm, to whatever higher intelligence you are working with. We did speak about higher self, so that kind of makes sense to me to receive a sword card. Now, I see the sword, is pointing down, but we do have some light emanating from the top. We have these beautiful birds all circling around, which look like swans to me, wings outstretched. We have smaller ones all kind of flying up, up, up. I do see one off to the side, and that one seems a little bit discontent. And also, that the sword is pointing down could signify a little bit of discontentment. It also could just signify stability down the center. So I would say, as far as things in the logical world and things that have to do with um, even finding necess- like a logical way or a practical way to attain your spiritual desires, I feel like there's a lot of positivity here. But I do see that there could be one conflict off to the side. I see the bird as kind of squawking, mouth open, whereas the rest of them have their mouths closed or they're just flying, all the butterflies. And these are all on the left, which typically these represent the past. These are going to represent the present. So this is just slightly in the future, where the card also lays slightly in the future. So I would just kind of keep your eyes open for any type of interference whenever you're moving forward in this path, whether it is, you know, your passion, what you're creative about, whether it is seeking your spiritual path. There could be someone off to the side that maybe doesn't really resonate with your goals and doesn't have your best interests in mind. So I would just keep your eye out for that in the future. I don't see it as like a large discontentment or a large obstacle. I see it as though if you kind of just keep your eye on the prize and you keep moving forward, that you're going to reach that goal. You're going to get where you're wanting to be. And this one's just going to keep kind of squawking off to the side and won't even affect you. You're very welcome. I'm so glad that some of this resonated with you, and I wish you the best as you move forward in your spiritual journey. If you have any more questions, feel free to drop them below or contact me. All of my info is in my profile. If you ever need, a reading or any kind of healing session or just want to talk about spirituality. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start to shuffle the deck. You're so welcome. Thank you for joining me today. See if there are any other messages wanting to come through, whether they're from the universe, whether they're from our highest self, or even those coming through from loved ones on the other side. All right, we're going to go ahead and move on to a little bit of energy and healing work. We've already got our crystal grid created here to kind of stabilize the energy. Um, Many different crystals working together. We've got our clear quartz. We have a beautiful rose quartz crystal ball in the middle to kind of, just stabilize everything together. I have some smaller clear quartz shakers, which is really good for disrupting any stuck energy. We have our amethyst, which, speaking of spiritual connection and abilities, is a great third eye cleansing crystal. Great to sit with in meditation and just kind of feel the energy of the crystal and how it can kind of work with you and your system. We have some darker crystals, which are great for absorbing negative energy and cleansing away anything we're ready to let be released. So we're going to begin with some deep breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in once more. Feeling the healing energy begin to fill you up. And as we breathe out, we're going to release anything that no longer belongs. And as we move through this energy healing session, any sounds in the distance or even close by, do not disturb or disrupt. They bring you into a deeper state of relaxation. Beginning to move through the aura, clearing any blockages in the shoulders and neck area, any tightness. that may be affecting throughout the day. Letting the energy begin to flow out and away, moving it out, letting it go, and letting it release now. Becoming softer. You can feel the muscles of the temples begin to soften and relax. Feeling the jaw unclench and soften down now. You may be able to feel the energy moving from the head, down through the cheeks, and out through the chin and neck. Allowing any blockages to clear now, any stuck energy is beginning to let go and move out away from the body, away from the mind, and away from the neck and the shoulders. Dropping into a deeper state of relaxation with each breath in and out. The body becomes more still and more relaxed, allowing any stuck energy to flow outward and away from the body. There's nothing that you need to do other than moving into a state of allowance, allowing that energy to move, allowing the body and the mind to be still. Allowing any sounds to bring you into a deeper state of relaxation, possibly the humming of a fan, the sound of the wind, a bird chirping and passing by. You may wish to close your eyes. You may feel or see a warm golden light shining above you, starting at the crown, at the top of the head, bathing you in a golden, healing light, moving down to the forehead, over the third eye chakra, cleansing away any stuck energy, releasing any misconceptions about the third eye, and letting it be open and free. Breathing in once more, and as you breathe out, release any blockages over the third eye. Moving now down the neck, softening the neck and shoulders, allowing the throat chakra to loosen and open and become freer and freer now. no longer feeling the need to hold our truth back, allowing ourselves to be honest with ourselves and others around us, and unburdening ourselves from holding back our truth. Breathing in cool, fresh air. And as we breathe out, we feel the shoulders loosen and relax completely. The energy begins to flow down into the chest, the center of the heart chakra. Focusing now on the rose quartz, allowing the energy of this powerful crystal to open up any blockages, any past experiences that have left us reserved with our heart, allowing that energy to move out and away from the body, cleansing away now. And as we focus on this beautiful crystal, we feel that golden light filling our chest with so much love and keeping it open like a window to the universe. Allowing that energy to move down farther into the abdomen, into the belly button, where our center of confidence and power reside. Allowing the vibrance of the pyrite crystal to reignite that power in you, to reignite that confidence that is naturally there, and remove any blockages that could be keeping you from attaining your goals. Now that your solar plexus chakra has opened up, we are allowing that healing energy to float right down to the center, filling you with a sense of warmth and joy, love and confidence in yourself. Moving down farther, down to the sacral chakra, lower and deeper in the body, the place where we relate to others, removing away any blocks that is blocking our connection, removing any preconceptions of the past, allowing ourselves to open up to just the idea of positivity in others and positivity in ourselves. Feeling this warm golden light washing over you and restoring your faith in a genuine connection. The energy sinks even lower now, all the way to the base of the spine, flowing down to our root chakra, connecting with this beautiful energy of black tourmaline, very grounded, feeling very safe, removing any feelings of unsafety from the system, anything from childhood or past relationships, Any beliefs that things will always be the same and patterns will never change. Knowing, trusting, and having faith in ourselves and in the universe that things are safe, things are stable, and you are full of so much love. Feeling the energy washing over this chakra and going down, down, down to the earth, grounding, washing away any last bits that need to be recycled, and pulling up the most warm and lovely energy from the earth herself. You may wish to stay in a state of complete relaxation, or you may wish to come back to the present moment. If we wish to come back, we begin to bring energy to the fingers and toes, maybe moving the neck side to side, and keeping the energy open and flowing. The energy of others continues to flow out and away, and the loving energy of the highest self, the earth, and the universe flows in, a constant cycling of pure energy in and around the body, the mind, and the energy system. I'm going to leave you with this today. And if you ever have any questions, feel free to contact me for the information in my bio. So much love to you.